Howdy ho, YouTube. Jon-Luke VGC here. Today, I will be using a... Oh, I should have... Pull it up! Remember how I said that I'm a prepared human being? Yeah. I am using a team by Geoffrey Yang that he utilized to make Day 2 in NAIC featuring Lunala. I know this is a bit of an older team, but I was struggling to find anything that I really wanted to play. And I've never actually used Lunala before. I played through X and Y, but I don't still have the copies, so I can't, like... I think I might have one, but I haven't really bothered to, like, get the Pokemon from there over. I have Ultra Sun and Ultraman, and I think you can catch them in those games too, so that might be something that I need to think about doing a little bit more. My access to restricteds is a little... But I'd never really played with Lunala before. I thought it looked interesting, so let's just do a really quick overview. Let me move to the team, which I just moved away from. Okay, start of the show, Lunala. Really cool set. Moongeist Beam, Moonblast, Calm Mind, Protect. Normally you'd see Lunala as a Trick Room set, but this one has a little bit of speed, 52 speed. I think it hits like 124, which is going to outspeed most Rillabooms at all Incineroars. Because we're seeing some jolly max speed, and I think that hits like 122 or 123. The goal of the name of the game is to Calm Mind, and then start dealing some damage. With Lunala, you have the ability Shadow Shield, which is basically... Lunala's specific version of multi-scale, so the first hit is not very effective. So that can really help, and this Lunala is very defensive. 124 defense, 220 HP. So it lives a lot. And then, I've said this before, but Leftovers plus, we see Rillaboom, Grassy Terrain is not insignificant healing, so you can kind of garner some healing back pretty quickly. Let's move right there. Super standard Rillaboom set, Assault Vest, 252 HP, 116 attack, a little... more attack heavy than I personally normally play, but still a great set. Fake Out, Grassy Glide, One Hammer, U-Turn, nothing special there. Scarf Urshifu, Unseed Fist, Terra Ghost, so you can get around instant Fake Outs. I found that I don't particularly love to use my Terra for that instance. There's enough instant answers on here already, but Incineroar, offering just the burp. The quad effective knockoffs into Lunala is a big problem, and so you need to answer it as quickly as you can. Surging Strikes, Close Combat, Aqua Jet, U-Turn. Speak of the devil, Incineroar. It's that guy? How many seconds? 2 minutes. So 180 seconds for Incineroar to get mentioned in a video about Lunala. The guy in the Wolfie comments. I love that guy. Safety Goggles, Terra Ghost, Max HP. Pretty defensive, pretty fast, 84 speed. Fake Out, Knockoff, Taunt, Parting Shot. We have Grimmsnarl, Light Clay, Terra Ghost, same trick. This one actually has a little bit of speed investment in it, which does come in handy in one of the matches today. 28 speed, it's just a little faster, but Spirit Break, Reflect, Light Screen, Thunderwave, super common with Light Clay, and Rocky Helmet Pelipper with a lot of bulk, 252 HP, 44 special defense, not super fast, Weather Ball, Hurricane, Wide Guard, Protect. If I personally were to play this team, if I had made this team, I would make that just max speed, max special attack, Focus Sash Pelipper. I do find that particularly, it's obvious that is made for the Cali Ice answer. That's your like Cali Ice matchup here. Super obvious that's why it's there. That really helps, so you can just switch in on a Glacial Lance and not have to worry about getting crit. Pelipper is not very bulky, and so it's not really worth, in my opinion, investing in the bulk. Now, again, Geoffrey made Day 2 at NAIC, so these are my thoughts, but he's done more than I have in Pokemon, so I'm not going to rag on him about it. But yeah, so it's just some of my matches, and with my playstyle, I would have preferred to have it been max special attack, max speed, Focus Sash. But really interesting team. I have gabbed long enough. That's my yapping session. Let's just go ahead. You all probably know this. Get into some battles. Oh, and question of the day. So as I'm now over 100 subscribers, thank you all. I'll talk about that at the end of the video. I am seeing kind of the trends, which y'all like in my videos. So I am going to have a question of the day. Comment engagement. It's what do you guys want me to use? I'm noticing that when I utilize these Japanese teams, they do really well. When I use like pretty meta teams, like super, like you could take to a tournament team and maybe there's like a quasi unorthodox Pokemon in there, but that's still like viable. You guys like that. I talk at the end, but using these like super weird odd picks doesn't get me a lot of views. And I personally believe that's because that market is basically taken on YouTube. The people that are doing that have been there for a while. And I don't necessarily know if that's what I specifically want to do. I like playing hyper meta teams and learning why they work so well. So let me know. What would y'all like to see? That's my question today. All right, let's play some Pokemon. Okay. Porygon on this team's a little odd, but still fine. We have Amoonguss, Rillaboom, Calyrex Shadow, Porygon, Incineroar, and Iron Hand. So 3 Fake Out users, a Trick Room user. I mean, Lunala. Do I want to do something like you and... I mean, double grass. Not my favorite thing in the world. Like, I kind of want to bring... Let's do this. Because I can Terra Ghost. The offensive pressure of this Incin is not my favorite, which is a little frustrating. I mean, yeah, without Flare Blitz, without Will-O-Wisp, it doesn't really do anything. Well, if they lead double grass, I'm screwed. If they lead, Rillaboom and Amoonguss, very bad start for me. I'll probably just end up swapping into Incineroar. Porygon 2 and Amoonguss. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Not too bad for me. How much special attack does this have? 196 special attack rose. I bet you, though, you have Thunderbolts. So I'm actually tempted to U-turn out. Battle, Terra Grass, Hurricane. Amoonguss causes a problem. If they set up a Trick Room, I'm actually not super worried about that. That means that Cali Shadow in the back gets outsped by everything but Urshifu on my team. I want to go out into Incineroar here. Terra Water. That's fine. Oh, that was a crit. I was like, wow, that U-turn did a lot. It's because it's a crit. Okay. Swap an Incin here. I don't know what they do. They probably Spore something. But now I'm immune to Spore on 2 fronts. It still does a decent chunk. Yep, there's the Spore, and that means they're Trick Rooming. Okay. So you can Pollen Puff me, which would be a little annoying. But I actually think I'm happy to knock off Porygon and Protect. Yeah, there's that. Because they could go for an Ice Beam here. Oh, they go for the Pollen Puff. Not what I expected. There's the Ice Beam, though. Okay, that's what I figured. But I want to get rid of this Eviolite. Cool. So now I can taunt the Amoonguss. I've got some investment in there. And I'm going to swap into Ursh. If they put my Ursh to sleep, they do, but Pelipper is actually super important for later in the match, particularly against Cali Shadow. If they Spore and Ice Beam, that's a really good... Oh, okay. That's good. I got the call right. Do you freeze me? Cool, no. Nice. All right. So now I am happy to knock off the Amoonguss Oh, you can't spore me. Cool. And close combat, the Porygon. That was the worst possible case for them. They could have Thunderbolt, I guess. Terra Blast. Does not KO, though. Does quite a bit. Wow. Rocky Helmet. That's what I figured. That was my fear. And it KOs. Cool. Okay. We're back in this. And I think we even still have a turn of Trick Room left. Rillaboom comes out. That's fine. How many more turns of rain do I have? One, probably? Yeah. I'm actually kind of happy to knock off Rillabobilla and swap back into Pelipper. They could, I mean, there's no reason to keep Ursh on the field. There's the fake out. That's what I anticipated, but that's fine. And that's fine. But now I couldn't move. The rain stopped. Okay. I don't necessarily think I want to blind Hurricane here, but Twisted Dimensions return to normal. So my thought is that if I get this off, it's kind of great. Actually, I don't think I need to. I think I can just double into Amoonguss with this. Rillaboom can get a U-turn off, I guess, but this is still... And that's why. That's my expectation. They're still taunted too, so... Manofaria, yeah. Oh, they did not bring their restricted. Interesting. Not what I was anticipating. That's pretty good, though. And this should KO. Cool. Amoonguss goes down. They're down to 2 Pokemon left. Here, I'm happy to protect, actually. My Pelipper. They didn't bring the restricted. I guess, I mean, it makes... It doesn't, though. You're so good into my Lunala. Right? This is the 4th one. I mean, Urshifu is effectively useless here, right? So he turns to grassy terrain. Yeah. Yeah. So I swap into Ursh as a sacrifice. And I protect. Actually, I double swap, I think. Let's go Lunala. The rare double swap. Not common, personally, but... I want Rain back up. They've used their Terra. So getting a Hurricane off on Rillaboom is really good. Plus, even if they break my Shadow Shield, I think that's kind of fine. There's that, which is good. And they do not break my Shadow Shield. Okay. So here's the deal. I don't really care about Rillaboom. See if I can get a Calm Mind off here. Rillaboom's -1 and does not have stab on high horsepower. Barely does anything. See? And I have one more turn of... I see terrain, right? Yeah. So what I do here is simple. I parting shot out you, and I protect. I want this last turn of... Even if they knock out Incineroar here, they don't. Did they Drain Punch me? They might. No. But now you're -2. I don't think a Drain Punch KOs Pelipper. And then they lose their priority. Pelipper has 12 speed. It's fast enough, but I don't think anything it can do will... I don't think anything this Rillaboom can do will actually KO my Pelipper. Okay. That's fine. So they did double up. That was a smart play by them. But now they're -2, basically -1 because of the... And there's the Rocky Chemical. And I get a little more healing so I can restart my Shadow Shield. Grass disappeared from the battlefield. Okay, so... What's Pelipper's base speed? It's definitely faster than Iron Hands for sure. Is it faster than Rillaboom though? That's the question. No. There's no way you... Crit is good. But that's basically game over. Yeah. So what can they do? They can... I think I just go again. I Hurricane and I Moonblast. I'm faster than both. And battle was canceled. GG's, yeah. So like what could they do? So they could, if they had Detect on Iron Hands, they could do that. And then do another Wood Hammer into... my Lunala. Let's say they KO'd. Let's say worst case scenario they crit the K. I don't think it would KO otherwise. Let's say they do. Then I KO Rillaboom, and then it's Incineroar versus Pelipper. They've already detected, so they'd have to go for the double, and then I would fake out and do a move and win. I would go for like Weather Ball or something. Let's say they get the double detect. Well, I'm faster with both, so I would still just like knock off and Weather Ball and still win. So that was basically GG's. But good game to my opponent. That was a really fantastic game. That was a lot of fun. Let's do another one. Okay. Oh, a Sun team. We have Cali Ice for Ridgiraff, Incin, Torkoal, Hisuian Lilligant, and Blood Moon Ursaluna. So this is definitely like a... Yeah, so I can see what they're doing. So that Hisuian Lilligant is the Problemo. It's water fighting. So here's the deal. I want to go you. I want to go you. I want you. I need weather control here. Rillaboom or Urshifu. I think I got to go aggressive with this, but I have to play really well, so I'm a bit scared to bring Grimmsnarl. I'll go here. As long as I can maintain weather control, Urshifu does super well. Rillaboom, obviously weak to Glacial Lance. Yeah, I get the double fake out option, but... you know, what after that? I'm still super effective. into... I don't know. Let's see what they bring out. Ensign for a giraffe. Okay, cool. So I definitely think they have to be afraid of... There's their Intimidate. I don't think they fake out here, is my thing. But they'd certainly have to fear Power or Meteor Beam from me, right? So what happens if I just... I think I have to blow Terra turn 1. I can't risk the knockoff. I didn't really want to use Terra turn 1, but I'm a bit scared if they read this and just go straight for the knockoff. Let's turn this on Do Not Disturb. See what they do. Good call. Protect. I'm not mad about my play at all. How often do people really run Protect on for a giraffe? That is some best of one technology. So I'm not mad about that play. And that's why I tear it. You see what I mean? But now what is Instant really doing? It's not providing any threat. And do you really want to waste... But what if I just actually Calm Mind and Taunt? Predicting the Terra. Terra Fairy. If this is Mental Herb Protect for a giraffe, my opponent is gaming. Okay? But specifically, this would need to be Mental Earth Protect for a giraffe. Okay. And now they have wasted Terra. Very rarely, and this is something I had to learn the hard way, are you going to want to just perform the same turn twice? Unless it's like they can't do anything. If they had already used Terra, then okay, we got something we're talking about here. So, for giraffe can't use Trick Room after the taunt, that's fine. And they've already used Terra. So what happens if I just... Moonblast for a giraffe. I want to go ahead. I'm expecting a swap into Ensign and a Protect. So I actually kind of want to swap into Ursh. Knock off. I could taunt, but I feel like that's really obvious. So I think they're going to go for a Glacial Lance. There's Ensign. Yeah. Okay, so there's the Protect. Okay, so now you have a choice. I mean, somebody's going down here, right? Or somebody's... Ugh. I think the Trick Root, the Taunt's fine. I actually want to get rid of this Clear Amulet. Cool. That's what I wanted. If they are super bulky and citrus, I bet you they survive this. There's the citrus. But they can't fake out again next turn. Do they survive? No. The Trick Room to the Glacial Lance. Trick Room. Okay. So there's the Trick Room. But I don't think a single... Okay. Here... Ugh. You're definitely gonna Dazzling Gleam, right? But, like, what's the problem with... Oh, I can only Surging Strikes. Yeah, I'm Scarfed. Oh, golly. Okay. I'm gonna switch into Pelly-Welly. One more time for the knockoff. If they go for the high horsepower into Ensign, yep. Do I survive though? No. But that's fine. So, oh, come on. Okay. Gosh, that's annoying. But fine. The stage is set. I Wide Guard. I Moongeist Beam. No, because I don't want them to get a free high horsepower. I don't know if that crit mattered, dude, but of course they got it. There's Farigiraf. Who comes out? Ursaluna. It can Blood Moon. There's the Protect. That's okay. Can't you Wide Guard then Protect freely? Right after. Oh no. Golly gee. That's fine. How many turns of Trick Room are there? 2 turns. Who do I have in the back? Urshifu? I anticipate them to go for... Let's do this. They're gonna Blood Moon the Lunala. That's my prediction. I should have predicted the Ursaluna swap. Well, alright, what's the move? I don't think they can KO my Mons. So, I'm gonna Surging Strikes. I'm gonna Moongeist Beam. Let's see if these two can survive. They are very bulky. I do resist Glacial Lance. No. Maybe I should have went for the double Protect. I doubt Surging Strikes in the Rain is gonna KO. How frustrating. I don't know if that crit mattered, dude. It might have. This Incin is super bulky. I don't know, dude. Ugh. Hang on. I'm gonna salty kelp this real quick. Incineroar, custom set. This is Calyrex, Ice, Offensive Trick Room. It should be, let's just say 252, 252, high horsepower, +1. Nah, nope, crit didn't matter, crit didn't matter. Okay, good to know. Oh well, let's try another one. I'm getting some super high ranked opponents today. Whew. Okay, we have Cornerstone, Ogerpon, Entei, Raging Bolt, Chen-Pao, Fluttermane, Koraidon. Weather's important. I can Thunderwave things, which is nice. Like, I'm kind of tempted to go you and you. Gotta bring Pelly. 1, 2, and 1 Lunala, please. That's my thought. I get a lot of options with this. Turn 1, I can lovingly Thunderwave something, predicting a Protect. If they lead like Koraidon Fluttermane is kind of my guess. I can Thunderwave into Flutter and knock off. Yeah. So, my play here is pretty clear. Thunderwave Flutter. I need to cover overall basis. A Terra Ghost. I knock off. So this covers for if they don't protect with Koraidon, and they go for a collision course into Incin. I'm hoping, I don't think Incin will be faster after the Thunder Wave if it hits. Okay, so I kind of wasted my Terra, but that's okay. I need it. I could have like unnecessarily lost my... There's the Moonblast. You are faster. DKO, yeah. That makes me think it's Specs, but that's okay. Now I get a free swap into Pelly-Welly. And Koraidon can't really do much. Choice Specs. As one thought, mayhaps. So, now I go here. Koraidon can't really do anything to me. They could Terra Fire. Who do they have in the back? Entei, Cornerstone, Chen-Pao. The only thing that really wants to take a Hurricane is Raging Bolt. Yeah. And that's why I didn't want to go for a Weather Ball. I felt like that would be a really aggressive read. Or I could have done that. You're still faster! Whoa! I guess, yeah, if you're max speed, 205, you're... Ugh. Well, that sucks. Yeah, there's Koraidon for you. That's fine. Okay. Pokemon Lunala. Parting shot. Ideally, they go for collision course. They need to split their damage here. Well, they can't collision course anything. There's Terrifier. There's Extreme Speed. I should... Okay. Well, this Shadow Shields does a decent amount. Moongeist Beam. I protect. I double swap. I swap back into Instant, predicting a protect from Koraidon. Nope, okay, that's fine. But this does give me still my weather control. Chien-Pao. Okay. That's nice. Now I get an Intimidate off on the Chien-Pao. Yeah, you're... There's the Extreme Speed. How much does Moongeist Beam do? Okay, enough. And that's what matters. I was not anticipating that Flutter Mane to still be faster. I guess it makes sense. I mean, it's quad. So I actually think I protect and swap back into Pelipper here to get a little additional recovery. And I want to nullify Chien-Pao. I mean, -2 Chien-Pao. Because now I basically guaranteed. And there's Protect on Chien-Pao, which is nice. And there's a Flare Blitz. Cool. No, I want to do this. I don't want to get too aggressive and needlessly give up Pelipper. So here's the deal. Chien-Pao, not doing anything. Instant avoided the attack, that's nice. Did a lot. Wow. Okay, so now we fake out Chien-Pao. And I weather ball you. I don't think you can actually KO me. That's fine. Do you double protect? Yeah. That's okay. So you can collision... No, you can only basically flare blitz right now. How many more turns of rain are there? 2. Let's do this. Remember, this tempo is -2. Does this still KO? Yeah. That's fine. I get rid of Koraidon. So Chien-Pao's sashed. But Lunala has a lot of health left. And it's -2. I don't particularly feel a need to get fancy here. I just Moonblast. And I Weather Ball. Again. You can protect. But then I get... Doesn't even KO. Yeah, so that's GG's. I was like, yeah, I'm -2. You're -2, yeah, and there's the weather ball. Okay, GG's to my opponent. That was a really good game. That was a really good game. I've had some really good games today, and my opponent was ranked quite high, so I'm actually kind of proud of that win. Whew, Lunala has been a bit of a struggle for me. And I think it's important to remember that, like, you're not going to be good, super good with every team. I do think this team is good. Obviously, it's good at Cut Day 2 at NAIC. Like, there's no world where it's not good. But I really play one archetype primarily. That's a reason I started this YouTube channel, is to force myself to get out of my comfort zone. You guys don't want to see me play double fake out pivot every single day I upload a video. That's just not... it stops being fun after a while. But I'm really a creature of habit. And so really forcing myself to learn new strategies, A, is better because then I can pick up other teams if I need to, but B, teaches me more about the game, about the meta. So it's really important that we do that. Sure, you can give me... I mean, I'm going to a locals tomorrow. I don't want to reveal what my team is because I don't want to give any advantages, but it's going to be pretty similar to what I normally play. And that's fine. In those events, you want to go for what's comfortable. But when I'm facing a Lunala opponent, I'm going to better understand what Lunala does, what Lunala can live, and how they're going to utilize that Pokemon. And that's really important. So while I probably won't, start taking a Lunala team to tournaments, I now have a better understanding. And so I do think it's kind of important to remember that if you struggle with an archetype, if you struggle with a Pokemon, that's okay. Like, we have those things. And that's not to say that this team is bad. It's not. It's just hard for me. And I have the same problem with, like, Cali Shadow. I'm a really aggressive player. And so when you can just Oko, like, one of my main damage dealers, that becomes a pretty big problem for me. And that's why I utilize, like, double fake out pivot a lot. So this is a great team. I think everybody should definitely try it out. If I remember correctly, I think this was the only Lunala in Day 2 of NAIC. Don't quote me on that, but I'm fairly certain it was like only 1 or 2. There's only like 1 or 2 Lunala. So, what's the? I should remember. What is his name? Geoffrey Yang. Great team. Really interesting. I wish I was better with it. But all right, let's hop into the end of the video. All right, guys, that's the team. I hope you liked the video today. I want to hear y'all's thoughts, because, you know, I've got over 100 subscribers now. Thank you all so much for that. I was going to talk about it in a minute. But I'm noticing some of the videos y'all like more and some of the videos y'all like less. And what really seems to get a lot of views, a lot of interest, is when I use pretty standard, like a standard 6 Pokemon, but in a non-standard way. So is that what y'all like? Like when I can find those Japanese teams, when I can find, you know, that best of one close team sheet, I can start doing more unorthodox, non-traditional Pokemon. But I do personally feel like that market is pretty hefty on YouTube. I don't necessarily know if that's something I particularly need to fill, but I want to hear y'all's thoughts. Obviously, I make the videos so y'all watch them. What do you want to watch? That's my question. I think I'm going to go ahead and ask this question in the beginning too, but that's kind of a question of the day, but just let me know. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. This team is super cool. I'm glad to see Lunala getting some love, this kind of calm mindset. Again, try it out. Not for me personally. It's not my kind of play style, but it certainly is a good team. I mean, it made day 2 at NAIC, so I would be wrong to say it's not. Like, so I'm just not going to. But yeah, I hope you all have a good day. And the other thing is thank you all. I've hit over 100 subscribers. I have like 106 at time of recording. You all are amazing. They made that happen so fast. I haven't even been doing this for 2 months. I haven't even been recording for 2 months, and I'm already at over 100 subscribers. I feel incredibly grateful to everybody that is watching and participating. I will get a new chair. I don't really like to purchase things from Amazon because Jeff Bezos is kind of mean, but I might wait till Amazon Day to see if there's any deals. But I'm going to shop around locally first and see if I can find anything. But getting a new chair is in the works. That is what seems to be the consensus, and a fridge reveal, but I'll save that for 500. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.